like that. Bam, bam, and we alive. We just wait for people to come on in the room. Hey, y'all, hey, y'all, hey. If y'all is here, what's going on, people?
What's going on? Oh, let me meet my phone.
Make sure I got all of my stuff set up right. What's going on to everybody? Make sure I got all of my look at girl. Look,
hey, beautiful people. Hey, beautiful.
Make sure. There we go. Let me take this thing off. I don't need that. Yeah, okay. I don't need that. Hey, everybody, make sure as y'all are coming in, y'all are giving us a thumbs up. Let me make sure I share this out to my people. What's going on to the replay? Gang, gang, gang.
Yes, what's up, y'all?
Right. What's going on to the replay? Gang, gang, gang. We are here. We are in the building. Y'all do me a favor. Share us out. This is a little new time that we coming on right now. We just, we need, Mizzle and I both wanted to talk about our kind of people, get caught up on our review for it. So we decided, hey, you know how great minds come together. We're going to give y'all a little midday kiki. Saturday. Happy Saturday to everybody.
Happy. It's the weekend. I know a lot of y'all is home relaxing, so join us. And welcome. Before y'all start your little parties. Y'all ain't going to party later on, so don't say y'all can't watch.
Okay. Thank you. And even if you catch this on a replay already. Okay, y'all know what we have.
Hope y'all watch all kinds of people. It's good, y'all. The acting, the melanin, the beautifulness, everything is good.
The chocolate, baby. It is the chocolate for me.
Yes. Hey,
it's the sis. Chocolate for me.
Yes,
baby sis.
Oh, well. Sure it is. Love it.
Again, as y'all are coming in, I gotta be one. Make sure y'all are sharing us out. Make sure you're hitting that thumbs up. We just here for a quick little midday kiki. Get your Saturday going. I know everybody is. It's a beautiful day in Austin, Texas right now. I don't know about where y'all at.
Yeah, New York is.
When I tell y'all in Austin, Texas, it's going down right now. It's beautiful outside. The birds is chirping. The sun is getting ready to come out and kick all of our asses very, very shortly.
Definitely. Mm-hmm. Definitely. It's nice in New York too. In the 70s, not too much.
Ooh, that's when I love to be in New York. I love it because the one thing about New York, I will say, is y'all ain't got enough trees. So when that heat hit like a motherfucker. It don't play.
That's what I say. Like with baby on behind, shoot, and that humidity. Oh, forget about it. Mm. Yeah, and make sure y'all share both our YouTube channels out. That's how we get word of mouth. Helps our channels better. Auntie MoMo and Mizzle 14.
Yes, I'm sharing us out right now. Boom. Let me tag my brother in this.
Are you gonna start watching the show tonight, baby sis? Yes.
Yeah.
You ain't missing. You only on the third episode, so we caught up in one night.
You still have time because our kind of people is good.
Mm-hmm.
It is a good show, and the best part about it, like Mizzle said, is all of the melanin that is on that screen. I love seeing our people on that screen. I love seeing the just. Nothing against the light brights, nothing against the light-skinned folks at all. It ain't nothing like that. But what I will say is that it is beautiful seeing our chocolate brothers and sisters on that screen.
Yes, definitely.
We get to that 5-minute mark. Y'all know it's always a method to my madness some kind of way. It's always a method to my madness some kind of way. Yes, baby sis. Make sure that you watch it tonight. Hey, y'all. Hey.
Hey.
Make sure that you watch it to catch up on it. Like excuse me, like Mizzle said, it's only 3 episodes in, so you have time to watch it, to get caught up. The episodes each are like, you know, with the commercials and all that, they're about 45 minutes long. You can watch them. They're not bad at all.
Yes. And a new show will be coming out soon. Queens and ABC is another primetime show. So y'all gonna be able to, don't have to have cable for it. It's on ABC Network. It's gonna be starring Brandy, Eve, Notori, and the Spanish chick. And it's good. They showed on Twitter, they showed the music video. On that first episode music video.
Oh, they did. Oh, I didn't see that. I need to catch up on that.
Nasty Bees and everything. They all flowing. I like, y'all be surprised. Brandy flowed the best, even though she was she was killing it. And you know what? People say that Brandy did have flow, but she just didn't really sing. But they said Brandy had flow.
Really?
She had little rap skills on her.
Well, I mean, you know. Maybe that's where Ray J get it from.
Yeah,
he get it from his sister.
So it's coming out, I think October 19th. I think in 2 weeks or something. I wrote it down. Y'all know I wrote it down.
Baby sis say yes. I can't wait for that show. I don't know exactly when that's coming out, but yes, I'm gonna end up seeing it online somewhere. Again, do me a favor as y'all are coming in. Make sure y'all are giving us a thumbs up. Make sure y'all are sharing us out. All that good stuff. We're not gonna hold y'all long, okay? We are here tonight. Not tonight. I'm used to talking and us being on at night. We are here during the day. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday to everybody that's catching this. The replay gang. Auntie MoMo, your baby bro. Everybody's favorite baby bro.
Yeah.
Hulu all day, baby. Hulu gang.
It's coming out October 19th.
October 19th. Okay, Queens.
Yeah.
I just want to see it because my girl Naturi is going to be on there. Naturi, not anything she do, I'm going to support because that's my girl. Mm-hmm. Okay, she's one of the girls. That's my girl. I'm going to support her all day. Okay, and yes, Hulu all day, baby. But y'all, we're here to talk about our kind of people. We're going to be catching up on episodes 2 and 3. My mother, myself, and hot links and red drinks. I don't know if it's just the ratchet in me, but every time I say hot links and red drinks, bitch, I want an Elgin sausage wrap and a big red. Every time I want an Elgin sausage wrap and a big red. See, hot links and red drinks. Every time I'm thinking about that. But y'all, we're finna get into that. That's what we're getting into tonight. So let's get into it, y'all, okay? Because we ain't gonna hold y'all long because we know it's Saturday and y'all got some stuff to do. All right, so starting with episode 2, My Mother, Myself, it starts off with Angie. She's on IG Live, and she's basically giving a history about black hair, about how, that's exactly what I said, yes. Every time, that's that fat girl in me. I just want it every time. She's giving us the history on black hair, basically about how when the colonizer ships came, the first thing that they did was they cut our hair. Of course, when we were, when we were in Africa on our land, our hair was the way that distinguished who you are, what stature you were, if you were married, the tribe you belonged to, things like that. And so when the colonizer ships came, again, the first thing that they did was they cut our hair so that those of us that did survive, the passage and all that, we wouldn't be able to tell who's who kinfolk, who's not skin folk and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? White folks wanted to cut us down, okay, take away our blackness and all of that. And so she's giving us a little bit of history on that, which is something that I love about the show because it is taking us and it's teaching us something. It's not just about the black drama and all of that stuff, but it's teaching us a little bit of history. Now, was it anything in that history that she was saying on her IG Mizzle that you didn't know about, or was it just good and refreshing just hearing that little black history that these don't know about?
So it's good and refreshing. They give us little history and things. I like when she go to IG talk about hair stuff like that because I like female, so I don't even know about hair stuff like that. But so it's good to hear that things to say how it was, the colonization and everything, and treatment of hair and stuff. It was good. I love it, and I love how she stays into her blackness and natural and all that stuff. I love it.
But you know what? Yaya has always been like that.
Yes.
It's America's Next Top Model.
Like that,
never not embraced her blackness, which makes Yaya is that girl. She's one of these actresses that she should be like the next Halle Berry and the next, you know what I'm saying? Like all of that. And because she's embracing blackness, she's what these young girls can look at the screen and actually see. Just that's me. She got kinky hair like me.
Oh, well.
So anyway, yes, she be rocking them in this Yaya's hairstyles.
Yeah, she be killing that. Every different hair.
She be killing it. She be killing it. So afterwards or whatnot, they in church and Pastor John Gray, with his cheating crooked ass, is giving a sermon over the church. And because they're on this vineyard, everybody goes to it's only one doggone church. You know what I'm saying? So everybody goes to the same doggone church.
Yeah, she is like
all in church, just like an old black ratchet. You know what I'm saying? They up in there praising God, hallelujah, hallelujah, all that. And they opening up candy. That's what I do in church because I'm ratchet like that. I always got
snack on the mints or something.
Baby sis, am I lying? Who got the snacks in their purse for church that stay on deck, that stay ready? That's me all day, snacks in the purse during church. It's a vibe. That's what I do. So Auntie, Aunt Piggy opening up some candy, and so of course the Franklin and me around looking at it all.
Cracking her neck. I said, "Girl, turn around. Who am I?
Mind your business. Who don't want a little Werther's original up in the church house?"
Well, shoot. Or at the freaking Kool-Aid. I said, "Girl."
I even keep juice in my purse too. All of that. I will crack a doggone top off of apple juice in a doggone heartbeat. Anyways, so they up in church, and you know, the pastor's preaching, testifying, it's feeling good to everybody's soul, and so they all hallelujah and all of that. Afterwards, Angie goes and hollers. Well, Tyreek actually goes up to Angie and tells Angie, and Angie hollers at him about wanting to get a developer or somebody, a contractor that can help her do the development over there at the what is that over there at Eve's Crown. So as they're talking, you know, you have Leah who's talking to her little snooty homegirls and whatnot on the side. They the kind of frenemies, you know what I'm saying? I didn't get a picture of that, but they're the kind of frenemies that's over there talking. So Nikki ends up going to Leah and is like, "Look here, can me and you holler at each other for a minute? You know, we got off to the wrong foot. I want to clear the air." And Leah's like, "But you called me the maid." She was like, "Well, you bought my mama's criminal record." And she was like, "Look here, you know what I'm saying? You're the type of girl that comes here you save up your money so you can rent a summer house, so you can come to the vineyards and pretend that you are black excellence. Meanwhile, we are black excellence. You know what I'm saying? Our mamas and daddies been here on the front lines doing this shit every day."
And I said, "You got some nerve, Leah, to saying all that." I said, and then I like Angel came back and said, "Girl, you the type of chick who think you do all that, and you know you got insecurities yourself. Like you try to downplay the female when we all supposed to be all one, and you try and down us. So what you hiding, girl? You hiding." Sure.
Now at the same time, as they talking, what you call it, Leah's hating ass mother-in-law is talking to Leah and telling her, like, "Look here, I need you to do something about this chick, Angie."
Yeah.
"I need you to do something about this hoe so we can get back to your daughter because she out here wilding on social media. I don't know what the hell going on, but you're going to have to do something, fix the Jesus, do something with this little house because we can't have it. It's not on the Franklin DuPont name because we out here."
She having it. She said, "She can't be tarnished our reputation, whether or not." She better get it online. Don't you know? Sure.
So later on, Leah goes and hollers at her husband, Raymond. Woo! Raymond with his foreign ass, and lets him know that her daddy didn't actually step down and retire, that she actually pushed him out, you know? And so he sees this as an opportunity of getting his old company back that was bought out. I guess Teddy P. I call him Teddy P. Okay, that's the daddy, because he still got that Papa Pope in him.
Yes.
He still got that Papa Pope in him. So that's Teddy P. I'm sorry. Yeah. Teddy P ended up buying the business out from Raymond some kind of way. So now that Raymond knows that Leah is taking over the business, he's trying to use this. Go ahead, Mizzle.
Yeah, he tried to get his business back up and all stuff like called Drummond or so like that, and Drummond is like that with his business partner. And we'll get to that in a minute. How he talked, what happened, reason why it got taken away. Because I was like, okay, well, but like You got your business
I
taken
was
away.
thinking that too.
You got your business taken away. So what? And then you try to get it back, and it's your family. Why you can't have your business right now? And then we find out later on when he talked to his business partner what happened. But other than that, yeah, he tried to finesse his wife. At that point, he said, "Listen, I'll do whatever I want. I'm gonna do this, and you gonna give me what I want." And I said, "I like that."
Yeah.
You better give it to me, sure. I say yes, sure.
And same thing, I was like, "Ooh, okay." He was like, "Yeah, all right." So you took over the business, huh? I said, "Ooh, don't take that shirt off, Morris. Nuts on your chest."
He still
Let me
got the
see what you
body.
working with.
He still got the body and everything. And she was like, "Oh yes," and she was like, "Oh,
I was here for it. So
I want."
So he did what he had to do so he can go ahead and get in good and get his business back or whatnot. Then afterwards, he goes and hollers at his homeboy. His homeboy is this white dude named Jay. They've been friends since they were kids or whatnot. The difference between, now they've been best friends. They played ball together, grew up together. Their dads are best friends, all that. The only difference between them is that Jake is a white boy and he done had it easy his entire life. Any trouble that he has gotten into, his daddy has been there to get him out of. When it comes to Raymond, he has had to work twice as hard because he is born with 2 strikes already. He's a black man, and he is trying to make it and be successful in this world that don't like him. You know what I'm saying? And so that's when we find out. Raymond tells Jake, you know, Leah has taken over her dad's company, so hopefully now we can be able to get our company back. And he was like, yeah, we can get back to the good old days, you know, blah, 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 blah. But Raymond lets him know, look here, bitch. We lost the company in the first place because of your ass, because of some shady ass business deals that you were doing. And so because of that, we lost the business. And now, you know, Teddy P done took over this shit. So if we get this shit back, this shit gonna have to be right. We can't be off in this shady shit like we've been doing.
And don't you always like that? You got a business partner always do that, and they especially white as that think he could.
I didn't want to say that.
Yeah, that's just like the counterpart. Y'all know how it is. The privileged person has always got everything. Always got handed into him. Think no consequence could happen because the most that happened to him is like his business got taken away, but he could still float. Raymond, I don't know. He married to the family, or he was good himself.
Yeah,
or whatever. But yes, that lifestyle he built for himself. Yes, he needs to have that, and he needs to have something on his own because I don't think he want to be hiding behind his shadows. Was she taking over this business like that, and he needs something of his own. So yes, I understand his frustration that he wanted, and that his partner, privileged person, always getting away with things, and you the one who caused our business to get shut down because now we got to pay things back, and it was crazy.
Because your ass, okay. So, did I get that? Oh, I didn't get the picture of this, but back at home, you know, the results end up coming in, and Angie ends up getting confirmation that she is Teddy P's daughter. So now that she has this information, she's even gung-ho more so she can get in with the Franklin and the DuPonts and figure out what the hell is going on and what exactly it was that Teddy P did to her mama, and why is he trying to frame her for, you know, being a drug dealer or whatnot, right? So, Aunt Piggy and Nikki is basically telling Angie, no, Aunt Leah and, see, I'm getting them all confused. Aunt Piggy and Nikki are trying to tell Angie that she's losing sight of what she came there for, which was to spread her mother ashes.
Yes.
Now, you know, Angie is all caught up in her head, like, no, I'm not going to spread my mama ashes out here because all these people is twisted as hell and they crooked as hell, and ain't no way I'm going to put my mama ashes out here. Which until, you know, that pisses Aunt Piggy and Nikki off because they there for a reason. That's the whole reason why they came down there in the first doggone place was to spread mama ashes. You get caught up in this bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time, I'm looking at Aunt Piggy's face the whole time. Aunt Piggy's hands ain't clean at all.
Not at all.
Her hands ain't clean. She got something to do with this. And I just don't trust her. I don't trust her for shit, right? So later on, we got the little Grace teas. They having their meeting because they're getting ready to prepare for their little gala thing that they end up having. It's for Juneteenth, right? And so they're in there, they're putting the different flower arrangements together. As they're putting the flower arrangements together, Lauren comes in, which is her daughter. She comes stumbling, drunk than a skunk, hungover with a little ass skirt on. And of course, the same homegirls that was just at church the day before, all up in Leah's face.
Yes. He said, girl, why she coming in a little skirt, short skirt on? What she doing? She was drinking. Yeah, she was saying right in front of their face. And you know, that's what it's like, cool. I said, they must be still not good friends. And then the same time, we're the true friends because they talk right in front of her face. They say behind her back. She said, girl, why you coming on short?
Yeah, they did.
Right on her face. They said, listen, she's a daughter, she's a teenager. She's suffering with a friend who went to hospital, so give us a grace. They said,
I'm glad she checked her, but Leah really better than me. Because I'd have been like, you know what, fuck y'all hoes. Y'all out the Grace of Tees. You gonna talk shit behind my back. At least you gonna talk shit. But like the real females do the talk shit behind my back. Don't say nothing about my baby.
And they was loud with it too. And Angie was like,
yeah.
Yes.
They didn't dog don't care. But she did, she came in drunk, stumbling. She said the lights was too bright. She drinking water and all of that. So, Leah has to sit Lauren. I'm like, okay, you out there wilding. I'm doing a photo shoot tomorrow for Forbes. I want you to come. We can have some lunch. We can talk because, it's a whole lot going on with you. Lauren tries to tell her on the cool, like, I think once you talk to me, you're going to find out some shit about me that you just really don't like. And so Leah tells her, you my daughter, I'm going to love you regardless. It don't matter, what the hell it is. I'm going to love you regardless. Just then, Lauren gets sick because, again, she's hungover. She gets up and she goes to throw up. As she goes to throw up, she leaves her phone there. Leah picks up the phone and she sees that it's pictures of her and Taylor on there, intimate photos of them sort of hugged up, kind of kissing, kind of booed up or whatnot. So Leah kind of puts 2, 4, 6, and 8 together like, wait a minute.
That's why she's all like that for Taylor. Yes, like that. Yeah.
Now I see why she's really hurt.
Tell me that how Lauren and Leah don't really have that great relationship like that because when Leah was getting on her about the image, I think both the kids though is tied with that image stuff. They said, "Listen, we're tired of this. Y'all keep beating us our head about this all the time, all that stuff." And two, she said, "Let's do the photo shoot together." That's what Lauren picked up because she said, "Oh my God." Intimate mother-daughter thing. Yes, you can have a sit down, we have a conversation. Because I don't think she normally don't get that with her mom. So she said, yes, let's have it. And 2, she had to get sick. And she said, listen, I got she said, it's something you might not know. But she was happy to even have a sit down with her mom because I don't think she get that. She always have her mom talk down and say, listen, this image. Like, can we have a sit down and have a general conversation as a mother and daughter? So when that opportunity provides herself, and then she got sick, so it was like.
I think too that both of the daughters, both Lauren and
yes,
what is it, Nikki? They're both close with their grandmothers.
Yes.
So yeah, so she seemed like she's a little bit closer to her, and even she's closer to Teddy P. It seems like as well too, right?
Yep.
So after she sees the pictures of her daughter with Taylor, booed up or whatnot, she gets distracted because one of the ladies at the Grace T's meeting was like, Leah, do you want to let us know about, your latest coming up with Forbes, blah, 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 blah. And so as she's, talking at the meeting, Angie makes a suggestion, times are changing. How about we change the name of this ball to the, to something that will represent, the now and this and the other, blah, 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 blah. So then at first, the other ladies in there they weren't really feeling it. They were like, I don't know, kind of looking at her upside her head. Then when Leah comes out her fucking neck and says, yeah, we should change the name of it to the Black Diamonds Ball. Shout out to my sister Black Diamond. I was like, and then all the ladies in there was like, oh yes.
Yes. I was like,
I hate her.
I know Angie was like, I just said that. And she just said that everybody's like clapping like she made up the idea. Girl.
I hate hoes like that. I just said that. And you wasn't feeling what I said, but then it came out of somebody else's mouth. But you know what? I deal with shit like that and work a lot. Anyway, I'm going to move on from that. So everybody was feeling that. It came to the end of the meeting. And so Leah tells one of the little shady ass homegirls of her, I need you to make a special delivery over to my mother, deliver her some flowers, and just walks out the room. Homegirl trying to tell her, well, my son got riding lessons. I can't do it. Angie sees this as her opportunity. She was like, you know what, girl? Don't even worry about it, boo. I got you. I do it for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get in where I fit in. You know what I'm saying? So she volunteers to go and do the flower delivery over to Leah's mother. As she's walking out, she stops and she sees Raymond. And so her and Raymond are chopping it up about the small business incubator. What does that mean? I may be real ignorant. I work in the medical field. I know how to heal cuts and stick butts. I don't know what a small business incubator program is.
Yeah.
Anybody who does business, educate me, okay? Because I want to be a business owner myself.
Yeah.
Teach me
I
something.
think it's like a inductive program. It's like we put this. It's like the analogy of incubator. You know, you put baby in there and warm them up and all that stuff like that, and get them ready to be blossom. It's kind of like that analogy. It's like get these people in the business and small business who want to be big, and they blossom their business up based on this program to help them rise. So it's kind of like that. It's like an inductive program to make them blossom as this. So like a baby chick in a thing, and they heat until they hatch. It's like that.
Oh, incubator.
Yes, incubator program.
I get it. Da. Smart minds. I appreciate you, boo. But big sis, I just gave you a shout out. You know they changed the name of they ball to the Black Diamonds ball. I was like, Black Diamonds, that's you, sis. And they were talking about you. But yeah, girl, you gotta watch it. Our Kind of People. It comes on Fox. Every Tuesday night, I believe it is. It comes on Fox, regular TV. You don't need cable for it at all. Fox, okay? And then if you have Hulu, you can catch the reruns on Hulu as well. But afterwards, like I said, she meets with, Raymond. They talk about that real quick. Hey, big sis.
Hey.
Afterwards, she goes to see Mama Rose. Mama Rose is Leah's mother. As she walks in, Mama Rose has her back turned towards her, and all we hear her say, "Oh, was the little bitch finally decides to come and visit." Like, what the hell is up with Mama?
That's what I'm saying.
Who ain't Mama man? You trying to people bitches? We just walked through the door, Mama. Goddamn. Come to find out, Mama has a little touch of dementia, maybe a little bit of Alzheimer's going on. Guys, Black Diamonds in the house. They will talk about you, sis. So she thinks that Angie is Leah. So she has Leah come and do her hair because she says she has a Grace T's meeting coming up. And so she wants to get ready for this meeting that she has coming up again. She's got either dementia or she probably has dementia because she's just real confused that she thinks that Leah is Angie or Angie is Leah, vice versa, whatnot. So Angie sees this as her opportunity to try to get some tea out of Mama Rose while she's a little confused in the head, right? Mm-hmm. So she sits down and she's working on her hair. I didn't even see that Angie pulls out some of her own product from her. I didn't even see that. Mm. Well, she has some of her own product. So she starts to work on Mama Rose's hair. Let me get caught up in my notes, child. I'm here, but I'm not here. So she starts to work on her hair. And so Angie asked Mama Rose, do you remember back at the ball back in 1984, there was an arrest that night? And so she was like, hold on. Did your daddy send you here to try to get some information, try to round me up? I thought for a minute that Angie was like pulling her hair. I would say, Lord, not elder abuse. Don't do it.
Don't do it. When she said that, she hold her head and said, hold up. Did your daddy tell her to come over here? Don't try to play me.
It seemed kind of funny, yeah. She was like, no, I'm just here, trying to check on you. And she was like, yeah. That's what she told her. She was like, there was an arrest that night, Evelyn Vaughn. And that's what she was like, hold on, your daddy sent you over here to get some info out of me. She was like, no, I'm just trying to see what was going on. Well, come to find out, Mama Rose said that Evelyn Vaughn and her were good friends, that she worked for 2 summers for her until she ended up turning into a stereotypical little hood rat Noctiana out here doing drugs, fucking with people's husbands and they mans and stuff. Angie get mad. She like, hold on, you don't know nothing like that. What the hell is going on? She was like, I do know that she's the type of woman that'll sell her child for $50,000. Yes. Angie was like, even I was like, what you know, Mama Rose?
Yes. And when she said that, I said, hold up. She spilled all the tea because that's something that Angela did not know. She did not know she got sold out for some money. And I said, damn, for $50,000? I said, whatever. She didn't know she got sold out. And she didn't know she was doing all that stuff like that. So it just threw her off guard. And now she got to find out what happened and everything. because it was right off the bat.
Yeah, and then my mama even said, when Angie was like, hold on, you don't know my mama. What you talking about? She was like, I do know. She the type of woman that sell her dog, her child $50,000. Then Mama Rose say Deborah Ann Washington signed that baby out of that hospital, and that woman was doing drugs and da 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 da. Angie couldn't take it no more, and she ended up running out of there. When she ran out of there, Mama Rose say, wait a minute, you helped your daddy put me in this place. You got to help get me out of here, Leah. So that right there had me thinking, okay, Leah, you just as crooked as your fucking daddy. Because you helped your daddy put your mama in that crazy ass home, knowing that it was probably her daddy's fault anyway if she did go crazy.
Yeah.
It was your damn daddy's fault because she didn't go crazy for nothing because your daddy is fucking crazy. She didn't go crazy for nothing. So, where we at on here? Yes, we got here. So, we got Tariq going back to Eve's Crown. He's going there looking over some blueprints and different things like that. Now, he's trying to talk to Angie and let her know about the building, how it's laid out, how it's set up, how he can do the different construction there. But she's so distracted on what happened the night before and what Mama Rose said about her mother. So she doesn't really want to go into detail and let Tariq know what's going on. But Tariq also lets her know that according to these blueprints, you got a secret room that's right over here up under these stairs. So he ends up breaking this wall down, and it's this room that has all this old stuff in there. Now, I be thinking too much in my own head sometimes. When she went in that room and started picking up the stuff and sniffing it and smelling it, I'm like, how many years old is that shit?
It's all dusty and stuff like that.
You put that shit on your face, you gonna break out that good skin, girl.
Yeah, I was like, okay, see, and it was a nice little room setup. I said, so what the mom is hiding here? So that's what I would say, what's going on? Like, she got secrets in this house. We don't know what's going on. It's a secret compartment in the house that it was break down, had clothes and everything all over the place. And I said, and I said, why does she have a little secret room when she had all this space here? So what was the point of that? So I hope they need a little more digging in that room.
And then it just dawned on me that they're living there. I thought that was just the business. They're actually living there, and that's the business as well. This old boarding house, a boarding room or whatnot. So, you know, that was cute or whatnot. They seen that, but I was like, that shit is old. Like, I'm not gonna go. My mother's been gone for 14 years. If I was to find a secret room or something in my grandmama's house, I'm not fit to go sniffing none of that shit. I mean, I love them. You know, I love them and I'm thinking of them. And I want them near me, but I'm not gonna go sniffing none of that. Not messing, girl. You know how many years of Ambi my mama taught me to use on my face to get this black, not the crack, the bitch, not this skin. But so later on they go to the little Forbes photo shoot or whatnot. Teddy P shows up, and Leah starts to think back on that night when she, oh baby, you already know. See, I already do chocolates for the same time. That's just so crazy. Leah starts to think back on that night when she was with her daddy and she seen that little girl crying on that step. Something in her gut is telling her, I bet you this is this bitch Angie. I bet you it's this bitch Angie. Something in my gut is telling me that it's her, right? And so, you know, again, you know, she's just meeting with her daddy, Teddy P or whatnot, and you know how Teddy P is. He's shady. You know what I'm saying? He's going to give you some knowledge, but he's going to be shady in the knowledge that he gives you. He's not going to let you know all the cards that he's dealing or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So he's basically letting her know, like, hey, I'm just here doing a little photo shoot. You know, they wanted me to come and speak about how good you are. You know what I'm saying? I'm just letting you know, damn, girl, you on a cover Forbes. You doing it or whatnot. But even when he was there, I was like, this nigga got some shady ass shit to him. I don't trust this nigga, right? So right as he's leaving, Leah looks over and she sees that one of the bottles that's there, the hair product, is goddamn Eve's Crown. And she like, damn, I can't shake this bitch. This bitch is everywhere now.
He just like, what the hell?
You can't shake me, bitch. I can be everywhere. I'm gonna be all up on your edges. Yes. I was feeling Angie.
Yes.
I was feeling
Angie. Oh, I'm there. So listen.
Proud of her. Shout out to her. Hold on.
Just over there. I was like, yes. I was like, all right. And she sees it. I said, how am I getting freaking Forbes anyway event? And I said,
that's a big deal. That's a big deal.
Yeah.
So afterwards, Leah's sick and tired of being sick and tired of seeing this bitch Angie every doggone where. So she goes and just pops up on it at the house. I'm like, niggas don't knock nowadays.
And yes, also hold up. And there's a lot of shows like that. I said, listen, in New York, you cannot have your door open. You gotta lock your stuff everywhere. And no matter what, you're supposed to lock your stuff. So people keep saying,
you would just come and walk your ass up in my house. We're not cool like that.
Oh, that's like that. Oh, it's a good neighborhood. Nobody gonna come in here. I said, no, lock your doors.
No, we don't do that around here.
And that's where I'm from. Just walk there, and then they basically just walk by there in the house. I said, damn, Andrew.
Nah, I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Knock your doors, sure.
So as they talking about, Angie says what's up to Lauren, and she says she's sorry to hear about Taylor, and that Nikki been up there at the hospital damn near every day checking on her, and that she's good, to hear that she's making some progress, which kind of makes Lauren feel a kind of way like, what you mean she been up there every day checking on her? Then Lee is like, dang, you so worried about this girl, like it's something going on. And so Lauren is like, what, like I love her? Yes, I'm in love with her, mama. So she basically comes out to her right then, lets her know this was popping, this was good, that's my girl, I'm in love with her. It is what it is. Leah tells her that she loves her, but she can't support her. I was like, see, Leah, I already didn't like you, but that right there just made me not like you no more after that. How you gonna say that to your damn child?
Oh, yeah. The person is supposed to love you unconditionally.
I can go off and off about that, but I'm not.
And I was like, I said, Leah, that's not a good thing. Already y'all have a strained relationship.
And so, you're gonna come in her like that, and that's something vulnerable for her to tell you.
Yes.
That could be the one thing, the one end that you have to get a good relationship with your daughter, and you gonna tell her that? Girl, I got my own feelings about that. Anyways, so Angie basically tells Leah that, because Lauren gets pissed off and she walks out, and Angie tells Leah, what you say to her after this is what, it matters. I'm a mama too. I'm trying to figure it out. Leah and Angie are basically one in the same. They one in the same, but they don't want to like each other. Yeah. They don't want to like each other. Y'all both got estranged relationships with y'all daughters. Y'all both got, relationships going on, estranged relationship with your fucking daddy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, with this woman.
Y'all are both ambitious. Y'all are both the alpha females. Yeah. Y'all ain't gonna take that shit now. Y'all, come on now. Just keep in the family. Just get it together, whatnot, right? So later on, Angie ends up getting confirmation that Deborah Ann Washington was the woman that signed her out of the hospital, and it pisses her off. She goes and tells Aunt Piggy. Aunt Piggy said, you were only 6 months old. Bitch, so you knew? So you knew, Aunt Piggy.
She knew. She's 6 months. And I think she said 6 months old. And then she said it was only supposed to be for 6 months. I think that's what she said.
Yeah, that's what she said.
It was only supposed to be for 6 months. But she got the money for $50,000. It's supposed to be for 6 months. But I guess they ain't signed a contract. And the lady said she wanted the kids and she gave you the money, all that stuff. She gave the money, supposed to get the baby, and supposed to sign contracts like that. And she couldn't go along with it. So she decided to get the baby. But she didn't get the money back.
No. She said what had happened was she said that Aunt Piggy said that she was only there for 6 months. She couldn't take it anymore, so she went there and she got the baby back. She didn't sign under the paperwork and she didn't give the money back. The money was already spent because Aunt Piggy was in debt for $50,000. So she paid them. She was basically working for the Franklin DuPonts to pay off that debt that Aunt Piggy owed. That's how she ended up getting into that family in the first place. It's because of Aunt Piggy. That's when I say that half her hands ain't clean. My hands ain't clean.
She in that room, no, she did something. She said, crying. I said, what are you crying for? And then I was like, and that's what
I was thinking that same thing. What is you crying for? We in this whole predicament because of your ass, Aunt Piggy. Ain't no reason for you to cry now. Ain't no reason to cry now, right? So it's the night of the Black Diamonds Ball. Everybody is there. I cannot think of the actress's name that plays in all the Tyler Perry movies. But she's the short black woman. She's funny as hell. She plays on House of Pains.
Oh, yeah. Cassie Davis.
That's her name. She's there on the red carpet being her normal self, loud, ratchet, all of that. Now, first, Leah and Raymond, they on the red carpet, whatnot. They doing their thing. And then Birdie ends up coming up. Birdie is the name of Cassie Davis. She owns this shop, and she gave Angie a shout out in the styled by section of the Forbes cover shoot that Leah did. And so because she gave her that shout out, Angie was getting just as much recognition by the paparazzi and all this on the red carpet as Leah was, and that made Leah feel some kind of way, right? Mm-hmm. So they all on the red carpet, they taking pictures and all that, and of course she tells Raymond, "Go ahead, stay on over here with your fine ass." She's thinking. She said what everybody was thinking. And Raymond also was really impressed by Leah because what he told her when they had met up in the hallway is that basically you have to be on the map to get put on the map. Yeah. So you have to already have your name out there. Basically, how it is in this social media world, as you think about it. Me and Mizzle always talk about how we want our channels to grow. And it's like we have to be active on social media. We have to be active and do more lives and just get engaged more with our audience in order to grow our channels. Because that's the one thing that I learned coming into doing YouTube is like, if don't nobody know you, ain't nobody watching your videos, ain't nobody clicking on your stuff. You have to promote yourself. You have to be on the map to get put on the map.
It's just like saying that you need to have job experience to get job experience. Just what you basically saying. How the hell am I going to get job experience? You ain't going to give me the job to get the experience. So
you have to have credit to get credit. Okay, you got to have credit to get credit. That's what it is. So, like I said, she's all excited about that or whatnot. Quincy goes and hollers at Nikki. They talking. Just then, here come Lauren with her big head ass. Lauren is an emotional child. She is just always in some kind of extreme emotion. So she comes up and so she says something to Nikki. Basically, she's like, "Did you tell my mom about me and Taylor?" Which she didn't. Your mama seen pictures of you on your phone. It was your own damn fault. So then she tells Nikki, basically, you don't belong here. Nikki getting ready to break it down to her goddamn ass and let her know, "Bitch, look here. Little do you know, we is family, okay? We belong here, okay? And the reason why I belong here, and then right as she's getting back, sis, always got to do networking and promote. My sister has been into Black Diamond has been into networking for 14, 15 years now. And my sister can tell you, because she does promoting. That's what she does, aside from her regular 8 to 5 job that she does, working 40 hours a week. Her other job is promoting, and that shit ain't easy. And then on top of that, I just see the struggle that my sister, sorry to give a backstory, but see the struggle my sister has had to do with the promoting. A lot of them people don't give you no recognition for the promoting that you do for them too. I see my sister doing that, and it's like she trying to get put on, and it's like in a way, people are going to you and going to your stuff because they went by way of her. And I'm sorry, I just have to vent for my sister for a minute. I see that big fat sis. I got your back, sis. I'll fight a nigga for you. Anyway, though, Lauren goes and she's getting ready to, Nikki getting ready to spill the tea, but Angie goes and she breaks it up and she lets her know, like, look here, this ain't the time, this ain't the place, none of that. And Nikki lets Angie know, like, I was sitting in between grandma's legs as well, and she told me the stories about how the black, how the colonizers did us and how I needed to be proud of who I was as well. And basically you telling me I can't stand up and say who I am. And that pisses Nikki off, and I don't blame her. I'd have been pissed off too. Like, you don't let this girl
off his family face and you still can't freaking spread the ashes. That's another part she was upset too. I say, girl, you been trying to be in a family and you can't do that one thing that my grandma told you to do. Sure.
That's the whole reason here is because what grandma told you to do. Mm-hmm. Just then, Nikki gets mad. She walks off. Then Teddy P comes on stage, and he comes on stage with Leah. This has Angie shook because this is her first time actually seeing him since she was a little girl, and he was in the rain, and he took off and didn't come back. She's shook like a motherfucker. She's frozen, don't know what to do. He gets on stage, and he actually makes an announcement that, bitch, I ain't going nowhere. Retire where? I ain't nowhere. I'm here. This is what it is. But Leah is still going to be my second in the command. Shout out to you, Leah. We going to raise our glasses to you.
Pissed.
He was like, nigga, what? Excuse me? So afterwards, people are cheering her on or whatnot. Then afterwards, they go backstage. And Teddy P let her know, like, look here, bitch. You forgot to read the fine lines. You know what I'm saying? You try to push me out, your husband's shit going to be out. So keep that in the back of your mind. while you up here trying to throw your weight around, I'm always gonna be running this shit. Point blank, a Rihanna. Okay, so she gets pissed, and at this point, Angie sees Teddy P walking through the crowd, and so she goes to Teddy P, getting ready to try to say something to him, but she's so stunned. Tariq stops her, and she tries to talk to Tariq, but then she gets all scared, and so she goes, and so she runs off to the beach because she's just shook it like a motherfucker. She goes out to the beach, she throws up and cries, and Nikki goes out there to comfort her. In the meantime, we have Leah that goes backstage. She's talking with Raymond. Raymond was sexy as hell when he was yelling at her, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, he was pissed.
I was like, oh, yell at me. Yell at me.
He's like, give me more time. Give me more time. I'm gonna do it. That's what she goes.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, the way he was yelling was kind of sexy. I ain't gonna even lie. He yelling at her, basically like letting her know, like, I'm gonna need you. You were stupid as hell to think in the first place that your daddy was gonna let you take over the business. I'm gonna need you to do what you got to do. Shake your jelly, rob Peter to pay Paul. Do whatever the hell you got to do. But I'm gonna need my business back. As he walks out, his homeboy Jake walks in. I like this nigga slid in on some DMs like a Cardi and Offset breakup. I mean, that nigga slid in the DMs so doggone quick. I was like, golly. So he slid in and he's telling Leah, like, you know, he don't mean what he say. You know, he's just upset, and you know, he can get this way. He don't mean it, and da 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 da. Right? So he's comforting her. He's like, yeah, and she's telling him, like, yeah, you know, I'm not worried about it. It's just, you know, my dad and, you know, blah, 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 right? Shout out to my sis. She already knows.
Yes.
I got you, Steve. I got you, this. So she gets up to walk off and leave. Girl, the best friend, Jake, reaches over and kisses her in the mouth.
Yes.
At this point, as he kisses her in the mouth, Lauren walks in, and she like, mama, what the fuck? And I bet you she was like, oh, she saw me kissing your daddy. That's what I thought to myself.
I would say the same thing. I would say, listen, I would talk to other Momo backstage real quick. I said, it would be a crazy plot twist if at least one of the kids will be the best friend. Because y'all know, not saying DNA, we do know you could be light skinned and have dark skinned kids, or you could be dark skinned and have light skinned kids. I ain't saying that. I'm just saying it would be a great plot twist that the one of the kids, because they both was lighter than the two parents, could be one of his or both. That would be
a good ass plot twist right there.
Pissed off, and I was saying
good. I'd love to see that. So Lauren gets all freaked out, and she runs out. And as she runs out, she runs to the arms of her daddy, and she getting ready to tell her daddy Raymond what happened. Just then, a police officer walks up. Police officer was like, Lauren DuPont or Lauren Franklin, we place you under arrest for the attempted murder of Taylor Green. I think that's what her name is. She looking over at her daddy and then looking over at her mama, and then she looks over at Nikki and is like, tell him what's up, tell him what you see. Nikki said, bitch, I didn't see nothing. I came up after she was already in the water. I don't know what the hell happened. Then Leah act like she finna walk up on Nikki.
Oh, she said, hold on.
Angie had to step in and say, bitch, I think you better jump off that.
This is not what you want right here.
This ain't what you want. You better think twice before you come rolling up on my baby girl. And I didn't blame her when she said that. That would have been me. I think you better call Tyrone before you make that move. So the police end up coming and arresting her, taking her to jail, whatnot. Everybody try to figure out what the hell is going on. Afterwards, Angie goes to see Tariq. Now, at first Tariq is pissed because he thinks something is going on between her and Teddy P. Teddy P, Angie's telling him, ain't nothing going on between me and Teddy P. It's just real complicated. It's complicated between me and Leah. And so Angie kind of makes a comment about, I've had it hard my whole life. Meanwhile, Leah gets this life. She gets to walk around like this, and Teddy P is doing all this for her. And he was like, well, that is her daddy. And she was like, well, shit, I wouldn't know. That was kind of triggering in a way for me. I'm not gonna lie. This the way he said it, because she was like, she got her daddy there. Her daddy does everything for her. She never has to want for nothing. She's had a perfect life. Meanwhile, I've had to work hard. I've had to sacrifice. I've had to do this, that, and the other. And her daddy just loves her unconditioned, da, da, da. And he was like, of course, he's supposed to. That's her daddy. And she was like, well, shit, I wouldn't know that. I was like, ooh.
She almost slipped that out. That's my daddy too, girl. But
I feel you, girl. I feel you. But I believe that alone, though. So they end up having a little moment. Say, what you better call Tyrone? Yeah. They have a little moment where they up in the pool or whatnot. And I thought it was cute. when she got a little hair wet, all her little natural hair. I can't wait till my shit is long and I can do all of that. They have a little moment where they're in the pool, then afterwards they go and they finally spread Mama Eve's ashes where she wanted them to spread them. They do all of that. Leah ends up going and confronting her daddy, Teddy P, and was like, you know, what the hell is all of this shit going on? You were supposed to hand over the company to me or whatnot. But again, Teddy P lets her know, I run this. So again, you try to take me out, your husband is going down too. It is what it is. So, bitch, try me. God damn it, try Jesus. Damn it, don't try me. Because, God damn it, I'll fight your ass. You know I do it. I take a motherfucker out. I put your mom in the crazy home. Don't try me. So then, we got Aunt Piggy burning this picture in the sink. And I'm like, Aunt Piggy, is that you when you was younger? Who was that on that picture?
Yeah, that's how I'm saying.
You hear somebody walk up in the house. She turned around. Bitch, it's Teddy P.
I said, everybody just walk into the damn house like this. It's like
I was finna say, why is you niggas so comfortable walking in each other's house like this? I don't get that. We don't do that where I'm from. You walk in this house unannounced, I'm mopping your ass. Oh God, if I can't get to you fast enough, I'm throwing something at you. Don't play with me. So he walks in, she turns and puts a gun on him, and he was like, oh, is that any way to act towards an old friend? I'm like, an old friend.
Listen, Aunt Piggy, that's explaining to do.
They already know each other.
Yeah.
Piggy hands been goddamn dirty. Okay, and that was the end of that first episode. That was in episode 2. Now going into episode 3, we have Angie having this dream about her mama. They doing the family dance. They doing. I said, child, this dance looks so goddamn cheesy. I don't know what it was. That's like doing their family. I ain't even mad at it or whatnot. So she's having this dream that she sees her mama, and you know her mother gets away from her in a dream. She wakes up, and that she's mad, and she throws this picture that she sees of her mama because she's even more motivated now. She wants to find out what the hell is going on, and basically why is Teddy P her daddy, and she ain't know nothing about that her whole goddamn life, right? So it's Juneteenth weekend. They prepare for Juneteenth celebration. That's like a big thing.
That's our
mother. And the way they celebrate it made me want to just do decorations and all of that. Like, it was really nice the way they were, again, embracing the Black culture, just making you happy and proud to be Black. I love this show, y'all. I love it. So as they prepare for the Juneteenth celebration, we have Angie painting the bottom of her shoes red, okay? So she can have her some knockoff red bottoms because she has a small business incubator meeting that day. And so she wants to be able to go in there and impress them hoes. I was like, can you really do that? Like, is she using that gel polish to come out? Like,
why are you doing all that? I understand. I said, why you doing all that? And it's going to melt off.
But, you know, she want to impress them hoes. It is what it is. Later on, Nikki ends up getting an inbox video of her beating the brakes off this chick. That's the reason that she ended up getting kicked out of school, and they end up coming down there where they at now in the vineyards or whatnot, because Nikki was in some trouble.
Let me say, I was like, I saw the thing, and somebody said, oh, we got to cancel. I said, since when we growing up, we get canceled for fighting? That's when we grew up in the hood, most people fight and survive.
That's what we do, yes.
What they canceled for? I said, what kind of school they went to?
And I was like,
y'all grew up privileged like Monique, and you try to lie to us and say y'all grew up hood? Because we don't know who get canceled. I was like, that's all we do. So
my thing is, what is we canceling her from?
That's what I'm saying.
Where's we canceling her from? What is we canceling her from? Yeah, she was painting the red. And I was like,
yeah, she was painting it.
Was she using a gel polish? Because you know that gel polish, it don't move. It don't move. You know what I'm saying? We wear that gel polish. So I'm like, maybe that is what she's doing, with a nice little gel coat over it so it don't go nowhere. Nah, bitch, don't you do that. Don't you do that. I'm not going to do that. But she gets these inbox messages, like I said, about her. And so that freaks her out. You know, she's scared. You know, she's embarrassed by that. She don't want people to know her as being a girl that's out there fighting and being an angry Black chick and all of that. So that make her feel some type of way or whatnot, right? So later on, you have Nikki. Oh, you already got to that. So Raymond ends up bailing Lauren out of jail, right? Now they're at this photo shoot that Leah has put together. Leah put the photo shoot together because she wants to make it seem like they're this united family front. Even though Lauren got arrested, you know, she's still here for her. The family is sticking by her. Whoop-de-whoop, yada, 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 right? Now it's at this point that she also tells her that she needs to get some roses together for the Juneteenth party that they're having. That was a big thing. That was her mother's celebration. This was Leah's mother's celebration, Mama Rose. And so Lauren even says to them, okay, if this was Mama Rose's big thing, how come Mama Rose is never here and it's her celebration? She's like, look here, this is just something that we do every year. I'm gonna need you to be here and help us get these roses together or whatnot, right? Now, I think, was it at this time that Lauren tells Raymond that she likes that she likes Taylor, or he came out to her that she was gay?
Yeah, when he picked her up and everything, they had a conversation and all stuff, and she was explaining to him, and she was talking to him and everything, and that's what she said. Yes, I like females like that, because she said what was going to charge for getting dropped and everything and all that stuff, and they said with your connection, because she kept referencing Taylor and so what happened tonight, and then she said, I gotta tell you something. He said, you know what? I'm gonna love you no matter what.
Exactly how
part of that was. I said, yes, I love it. Yeah,
exactly how a parent's supposed to answer. He was like, I'm gonna love you regardless. It don't matter who you like. I love you, and you my child, and I'm gonna stick by you.
Now she told him that. Now he realized why his wife is going on hard. The daughter said, calm down, girl, you doing the most.
Exactly, because you ain't gonna do nothing but push her away if you don't accept her for who she is. We have Tyreek going over to Angie house. He's installing cameras. Now, the moment he was installing them cameras, I thought to myself, what if he is on some old creeper vibe type shit? And he using these cameras to spy on her? Mm-hmm. I don't want to think that, though, because he's chocolate and he fine as hell, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but he's mysterious.
It's just something
about his background. Like, we still know a little bit, but not too much to even know.
Exactly. Yes. Now he does tell her she wants to. He tells her that he wants to take her on a dinner date later. Tells her to dress comfortably. And I was like, oh, where we going, nigga? I hope we ain't going hiking. I went on this date one time with this dude. Let me pause for the call. I went on a date with this dude one time. That's something that triggers me. When you tell me to dress comfortably, where's we going? Where the fuck is we going? I went on a date with this dude one time. He was like, oh, we can just go walk over to Mount Bonnell. We go have some drinks or something, go to Mount Bonnell. Mount Bonnell is like this big, tall mountain that's here in Austin. Dress comfortably. Okay, so I had on some like wedges. They were comfortable wedges, but they was wedges still. Bitch, no, we went hiking up. Hiking up. I'm not into that. I didn't like, needless to say, I ain't with the nigga now. I ain't never caught his ass no more after that. Bitch, what made you think I'm a wilderness type of girl?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm an AC type of girl. I'm an AC cocktail type of girl. Anyways, so like I said, when he was installing them cameras, I thought something was up with that. But he, like I said, he want to take her on dinner or whatever, tells her to dress comfortably. Now, Angie is in this meeting, the small incubator program meeting, and Leah is at the head of the meeting. She's presenting her product, Eve's Crown, to everybody that's in the meeting. Leah suggests maybe you need to change the product labeling on that, something that's a little less swap meatish, ghetto-ish, right? Now, what I did like is the way Angie broke her ass down. Angie let her know there's 9 million and something swap meets all over the world that generate 9 million and something worth of dollars. So yes, I would love to keep it as swap meated as it can because they're the ones that's buying my product. And the ghetto was something that was made to oppress us and bring us down. Whoop-de-whoop, y'all, all that history and all that behind it.
Know your history, chick, before you come.
Oh, thank you. So she was like, these swap meet ghetto folk is the one that's buying my product. So I'm happy with the label and the way that it is. So that basically tells Leah, like, okay, Leah looks at Raymond and is like, okay, well, until your homegirl is up to any sort of, constructive criticism, it's a no for me. I'm going to go ahead and pass right now. I was like, Leah, you hating ass bitch. Mm-hmm. You're a hating ass bitch. I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. So that then makes Angie reach out to her audience on IG. She gets on there, she goes live, and she was like, okay, I understand, y'all are my family, y'all been there with me through the whole grind, and I can be real with y'all. Do y'all think I need to change my product labeling, or do y'all think I need to keep it the way it is? Now, this whole time that Angie is live, we got Leah creeping in. She creeping in on the IG. Bitch, like we not gonna see you enter the room. The only way we ain't gonna know who you is when you come in the room is YouTube if you don't announce who you is. Folk creep on here all the time, but not on IG, baby. It's gonna say Leah DuPont has entered the room or Leah Franklin has entered the room, baby. Come on now. We don't know all of that. So she's on, like I said, she's on there creeping or whatnot. Then we have Raymond that goes and talks to Teddy about getting his business back. Teddy basically lets him know you still owe money on a bailout. Basically, Raymond is letting him know that I paid that money, but I guess Teddy P is trying to charge him interest or something like that on a bailout loan that he paid on his company. He's just letting him know, Raymond, it's a no for me. You're not getting your business back. I don't give a damn what your wife told you, but it's a no for me. Hers is the low feelings, right? So after the meeting, we have Leah's getting in her car, and we have Angie stops by Leah's car, and she was like, Leah tells Angie, look here, I hope you didn't think I was too hard on you. That's the way that I am to all the new business owners that try to come in and get in the incubator program, which is a lie.
Yeah.
Which is a lie.
Mm-hmm.
You'll hate that.
Hard on her because you know that's your sister now. So it was like, go try to play it. Mm-hmm.
You ain't fooling no doggone body. But, you know, Angie's letting her know, ain't no big deal. Don't worry about it, bitch. I got you. We good. I see you, bitch. I see you. And as she's walking off, she got this key, girl, like daddy on Friday. Daddy, that crazy bitch out there again.
Key the car. And I said, you hear that noise? She just keyed that car, white walking. I said, Dad.
That was nice. I was here for it. I said, you better key the shit on her goddamn car. Key that bitch up. So afterwards, Leah goes to see her mama in a crazy home, child. Leah's mama is, she's sedated now. Because remember, we seen her before, and she was not really turned up, but turned up just a little bit. Now, she like... like vegetable. Like I ain't trying to be funny. She's just real vegetable with it, right? Or whatever. So she lets her mama know that, you know, the rose ceremony is coming up and that, you know, she's basically letting her know that the rose ceremony is coming up and we thinking about you, whoop, whoop, yada, yada, yada. Leah remembers, they take us on a flashback. Leah remembers her mama having a nervous breakdown when they're trying to get these roses together for this rose ceremony or for this rose party. Her mama is obsessed with the roses being a certain type of red color. And I don't think that was the only reason that drove her crazy, but her mother has a nervous breakdown right there in front of Leah. Like it was like the old days, like the folk come in with a big ass needle and shoot the mama in her arm.
Yeah, triggering.
I was like, this shit is crazy as hell. So they end up taking her out. I think she probably went crazy as hell too because Teddy P did something to her. Teddy P, I don't know what it was. Teddy P did something to her, but Leah seen her mama have a nervous breakdown when she was a little girl. And Teddy P tells her at a young age, like, you know, weakness is not a good, you know, I can't remember exactly the speech it was that he told her.
Weakness is equal powerlessness.
Weakness equals powerlessness. And so he's telling his baby girl this at a young doggone age, as you done seen your mama have a nervous breakdown, being carried out by these big black dudes, and they done shot her in the arm with some crazy juice. Like this, I felt bad for Leah at that point, but now we know why her mama is in that doggone place and she going crazy, right? So she wants to do her mother's hair. Once again, as she's getting ready to do her mama's hair, just to, you know, spend some time with her, be company with her. She goes to pick up some product, and lo and behold, it's Eve's crown product that's there. And she left that product there when she went to the drop off them roses, and she ran out when she was, you know, having that little moment with her mama. So after Leah sees that product there, Leah then goes over there once again, bust up in the goddamn house. What is up with you niggas not knocking on doors or ringing doors?
No, this time she was banging. Because no, Angie locked the door.
Okay, I missed that.
Angie locked the door this time.
So you can't banging
on my door like a police. That's what she was doing.
So she goes to see Angie, and you know, she wants to basically let her know, why are you going to see my mama? What are you there for in the first place? She was like, well, I went there to find out some questions about my mama. Because our father, you know, Teddy P, I'm trying to figure out what the hell is going on. And so Leah basically tries to buy Angie off. She writes her this big ass check and tries to offer this money. Angie takes that check, cuts herself with some scissors because she was making a wig right before Leah came and knocked on her door. Cuts herself, puts the blood on the check and say, here, bitch, take this. We blood, you can go do your own DNA test, but I'm not going no damn where. I don't give a damn what you try to do, bitch. I'm here. I'm not going nowhere. We family, and I'm finna figure out what the hell went on with my damn mama. What did you think about that when she did that? I was like, how much is that money, though?
That's what I said, damn, how much it is? But then again, I was like, if you took the money, then she gonna think you gonna go away. And I said, after this day, it's like, yes, you probably want the money, but at the same time, your self-respect, and then you belong. Don't try and buy me out after all these years that I was been neglected. No, I deserve when I need to. So you can buy me out as much as you want to, but girl, I'm
gonna need all my munties though. I'm gonna need all my munties. You ain't gonna just buy me out that quick.
That lump sum money, I could. What if happens if I'm in this family and I can make more? So don't try and blame me that one little lump sum, and that's how a lot of Black people get so chumped up because they get so agree with that lump sum when they know they get generations of money and wealth. And they see the short term and now you see the long term, and then it's so glad. Oh my God, just so much because normally you don't have that much money. So when we see that lump sum, we get so caught up with that.
But I'm glad. Yep. Yeah, I'm glad she didn't fall for the okie doke for that. She didn't fall for that shit. But what she does, she goes and sees Teddy P. She was like, how you gonna send Leah over to do your damn dirty work? Teddy P said, I ain't sent her over to do nothing. Now, this whole time that she's talking to Teddy P, his hand is shaking. And it's shaking hard like that. Me being in the medical field, I already knew what the hell it was. I already knew. I was like, oh, we going here with it. You know what? That's what his ass get. It is what it is. Angie tells him, because he tells Angie, okay, so now that you're here, how do we handle this? What do we have to do? She's like, look here, you're not going to buy me off. You're not going to sell me off. None of that. I can't be bought. None of that shit, right? So basically, did she tell him then? No, she doesn't tell him then what it is that she wants. She just basically wants to meet with him face to face to let him know, like, look here, bitch, I'm here. I know that you my daddy, and I ain't going no goddamn where. And until I figure out what the hell it is that you did to my mama, bitch, you can expect to see me. See me, I see you, bitch. Mm-hmm. It is what it is. Later on, we have Nikki is on the beach with Taylor. Are they throwing her a welcome out of the hospital party?
You know what? Black people always want to have a party for everything, every little thing. And slide note, that it's gonna be a little thing. That freaking story recently. I'm not gonna talk about it, but it's that Texas boy, a young Texas boy, shooting up a place, and he was. We're gonna talk about that. He got out, and then apparently did a party of getting out. I said, yes, he got buddy, but at the same time, he still took a gun to the school and was shooting up the place.
We're gonna talk about that on Sunday.
I was like,
did you watch Lovely T's video talking about that?
No, I need to see it.
I'm gonna send you the link. I'm gonna send you the link to Lovely T's video. Mm-hmm. It's a whole lot more to that story.
Oh, okay.
That boy, he don't know. He was not innocent.
Oh, okay.
He was not innocent by far. We're gonna talk. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get into the next. I'm gonna let you talk. I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna send you that link. Because no, baby. It was good. One of the teachers that works at the school, a math teacher, she kind of dropped down in the chat and let it be known that boy been robbing people. That was a gang thing. He got beat up. The boy that beat him up was 15. He was 18. He had robbed that boy.
Oh, so it was, and then you go throw a party. I see this is accountability that
and the parents. The parents are all in it. Oh yeah, it's a lot to it. I gotta send you that. It's a whole lot to it. That boy, his hands is very dirty, very very dirty. But yeah, they threw her a welcome out of. I'm glad you didn't die party, basically. But then Taylor said, did none of them come and see her when she was in the hospital? Nikki was the only one that came and see her when she was in the hospital. At the same time, you have Lauren over there with her friends, basically making colorist jokes about the dark-skinned folks. That pisses Nikki off because that's a trigger for Nikki. Nikki goes over there and basically almost snatches up one of them girls that's there again. We already know Lauren has her little feeling towards Nikki because I think maybe she thinks something is going on between Nikki and Taylor, which is not. They're just really good friends. And later on, Nikki actually tells Taylor the reason why she came there is because she got into a fight and somebody sent a video to her of that fight. And now she doesn't want to be known as an angry black chick that's fighting all the damn time because that's not who she is. And she don't want people to know her as that. But what them girls did triggered her and she felt bad for that. And you know what? I was like, that kind of made me reflect on my own self. Like, you know what? I need to be able to recognize when I'm wrong in situations, regardless if it was a situation that pissed me off, that triggered me. I need to learn when I'm wrong on certain situations. She taught me something. I appreciate you for that, bro.
Yes, self-reflection. Yeah, I like that. It's growth. She getting there.
She getting there. So Tyreek takes Angie on this date. He goes and shows her this new, is it a stadium, some new building project that he has that he wants to be able to bring to the vineyard that's going to help bring in, generate more revenue and I guess bring more people into the town and whatnot. Once again, he said that the Franklins have helped him out ever since he was young and when he was in college, that, you know, his dad being a bodyguard, taking a bullet for Teddy Franklin, he has been there for him. And so the Franklins are behind him 150%. Okay. One thing I forgot to mention though, is Taylor admitted that she lied about Lauren pushing her overboard. She said that when she woke up, she said she was drunk. She don't know what happened. When she woke up, she was in the hospital. She was still pissed off. And so the first thing that she said was that Lauren pushed her. But she actually doesn't know what the hell happened because she was drunk. Which you never know. That girl really could have pushed you.
She could have pushed her. She just didn't know what happened. Yeah.
Because she was fucked up, like she says. But Leah goes and talks with Raymond. For a minute, they spying outside their kids' door. And they was happy because basically their kids, they have each other to lean on. They're a united front, talking shit about their parents. Y'all know what brothers and sisters do.
Yeah. Yes, it buys us all.
It's a beautiful thing, sis. Yes, it is. I'm learning every day about self-growth. Trust me. But yeah, like brothers and sisters, like siblings do. Y'all are united front when it comes to talking shit about the parents. That's what y'all do. You know what I'm saying? That as siblings, that's what I know. Me and my other sisters, we are united front when it comes to talking shit about my daddy. My daddy, retired police officer. I love him, but we love talking shit about him too. I'm just saying. Anyways. Anyways, though, so she ends up telling Raymond that Angie is her half sister. Raymond is like, well, what does she want? She's telling Raymond basically, I don't know. I guess she just wants me to sit it out, wait it out, see whatever it is that happens. I wonder if Raymond is gonna try to get with Angie. What you think?
I don't know. It's a good twist, but I don't think Angie will go that. I don't think Angie will allow that or will try that. I would say, listen, it's bad enough that my sister is my sister, who she is. Now I got to try to go after her husband. Now that's not something I would do. So I don't think Angie will even allow something like that. But yes. Raymond, also the scene, Raymond did tell her that Leah has a habit not want to wait things. So that's why it's giving her trouble that Angie is stressing this out because they like to handle things quick and then there just to be done with it. Now she's getting flustered because Angie is playing this game longer and get her sweat. And that's just like,
She making her basically like you gonna have to wait this out. I'm gonna let you know what's going on when I want to let you know what's going on and not a minute before that. And I like that too. Make that ass wait. So later on, we have Aunt Piggy's sneaky ass. And Piggy's in the car. She out of the field somewhere. She's looking at a map, and I'm like, what is the sneaky heifer up to? What is she looking for? Then we see some man come taps on her window. She like, who the hell is you? Next thing you know, Teddy P comes sneak up in the car. And Piggy like, oh nigga, you Shaft now? He was like, no. I'm trying to figure out what the hell it is you out here doing. Come to find out, she says you bought all of this land right after Darius and I had our little situation. He was like, oh, you mean after you murdered him? I said, see, Aunt Piggy, I want to love Aunt Piggy, but I knew that heifer hands was dirty. I knew she had something to goddamn do with it. Well, come to find out, Aunt Piggy buried this man's body out there in that field somewhere. And Teddy P bought up all the land around where that body is buried. He said that he bought the land because he wanted to save this endangered bird that's on the island Wrong as hell. Hey, Liver of Life.
What's up?
Boo. That's a lie. He just basically wants to have that as leverage over Aunt Piggy. He tells her, I told you to get Angie ass out of here. Aunt Piggy said, and I told you she's stubborn as hell.
Yes. She ain't going nowhere.
Aunt Piggy, you dirty, Aunt Piggy. You dirty. I don't like it. I don't like it. But he tells her, look here, I just might have to sell this land if Angie ain't gonna leave, like I need her ass to leave. And basically, if I sell this land, it's gonna be uncovering all of your secrets. Which again, we know that that man is buried on that land, and that could be the man that she was burning that picture in her sink.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, I don't trust Aunt Piggy. I don't trust her at all. I don't trust her. Now Angie gets pissed off because Nikki ends up coming in late at night. She's high as hell. She grabs Nikki's phone because basically she tells her you're gonna be on punishment. She's gonna take all social media off her phone. As she grabs her phone, she sees that it's the fight that of Nikki beating the brakes off this girl. Come to find out, Nikki tells her that the girls were making colorist jokes towards Grandmama Eve, and she didn't like that. And so that was the reason why she ended up beating the brakes off that girl. So they have a little mother-daughter moment or whatnot. I thought it was cute. It was much needed because, you know, they already need to work on their doggone relationship as it is. So it's the day of the black and red on the green. I thought that was, ooh.
Yes.
That was nice.
That was a nice
scene. Juneteenth celebration, black and red on the green. I didn't really get it at first, but I was like, okay, they're wearing black and red and they are on the green.
Yep, that's the colors.
Love being black. Bitch, I love being black. I love being Blake. Oh, I love being black. So, of course, Angie sneaks in because she didn't get no invitation to come to no Franklin DuPont party. She ends up sneaking in, hair, dress, all of that was on point. I loved her hair. Oh my God, I love her hair. It was so beautiful. So she ends up sneaking in, going over to Teddy P and tells him, look here, I need you to come here. I didn't know what I wanted at first when I met up with your monkey ass, but now I know what I want. I need to be a part of this small incubator program. Yep. He gonna lie and tell her that Leah is at the head of it.
I said, no, you the head.
I said, Teddy P, you a black ass lie. You run everything. You are known for overstepping. You've been overstepping since you was in B613, nigga. That's what you do.
Yeah, and you still open the door because you didn't have the power to let Angie in. Come on.
He claimed he can't do nothing about it. Just then, Quincy, who is his grandson, comes in like, hey, look, your wife here. She out here wilding out on the green. I don't know. And Teddy P is like, how the fuck she even get here? He's like, I don't know, but I need you to come on here and check this out. Child, they go to the reception area where everybody is. Mama Rose is there wilding out. Come to find out, Lauren was the one that actually bought her. Mama done got up out her wheelchair, looking at all the roses, saying the roses ain't the right color. She's ripping the roses out, throwing them everywhere. Leah is going up to her mama trying to calm her down. Mama going off on Leah. You ain't my damn daughter. Get the hell on somewhere. Then mama ends up locking eyes with Angie. And it's like, Leah, come here. Come help me with these roses. Once again, mama got the dementia. And everybody looking at Angie like, why does she think you Leah? Even Leah looking at Angie like, bitch, why she think you me? So they trying to calm mama down and like, mama, look here. You know, you going to have to get back in your chair, get back in your crazy house. You tripping or whatnot. Mama ends up wilding out to the fact that she ends up knocking some shit over. She's swinging on Leah. They calm her down. Leah is like, that is not your daughter. I'm your daughter. That's your bastard child. Or that's your husband's bastard child.
So why you? Mm-hmm.
I said, damn, Leah, you just going to spill the tea in front of all of these people like that? I thought she was at least going to wait till they was in private and say something. No. She went on ahead and said something in front of everybody, and they was like, well, what is she doing here? Angie tries to walk off and leave. Leah stops her like, nah, bitch. You started this shit, now you finna be here to end this shit. So they're talking or whatnot. They end up going backstage, and Angie comes up with the idea. Basically, we need to be this united front to these people. We need to have them thinking that we're one big family. We are all in this thing together, and that's the reason, you know, but basically we want to get ahead of the story before the vlog take it and try to run with it, right? This was Angie's brilliant idea. So when they get on stage, Leah makes this announcement that yes, come to find out, I have this long lost sister. We welcome her into our family. She is now part of the Franklin DuPont family. They all get on stage and hold hands. That's when Angie takes it upon herself to slide on in up to the mic and let it be known that yes, they let me be part of the family. They also are accepting me as a business partner. I am now going to be a part of the small incubator program. Bitch, I'm in this thing. And then I'm like,
and it was like, oh. And I said, oh, this is a one sneaky chick. He said, we got to watch out for her because she is manipulative. And she's like, and Teddy P, like you said, was like, oh, hold up. I even raised her, but she acting like me. Like,
he's like, oh, okay.
I gotta watch this chick now. So,
all right, then. I was proud of her. I said, you go, Ange. I'm proud of you, girl. You go, Ange. So after that, we have Tyreek meeting up with Teddy P, showing him the videos that he put up in Eve's crown. Just like I thought, Tyreek hands is dirty too. This nigga set up the video cameras so that Teddy P can have access to the security cameras and he can watch Angie's every move, what it is that she doing. I don't like that shit. Now, Tyreek even says to Teddy P, like, she's a good person. Like, why are you doing this? And he was like, I should have got caught up with the help in the first place. Tyreek has to let him know, hold on. Half my family was the help. What is you talking about? And he was like, no, my bad. I didn't mean to offend you. It wasn't nothing like that. Matter of fact, when you get done with the business plans to the stadium that you're trying to build, come holler at me. We can see about doing business with you. That's his way of trying to offset the little snide-ass comment that he made about his family being a help and whatnot, right? Later on, we have Leah talking with Lauren, and Lauren finally does come fully all the way out to Leah. And to my surprise, Leah accepts her. She cries with her. She even says to her that something about, I'm not strong enough to tell my own secrets, or I was always taught you don't, something like that.
Image. Yeah, basically it's like I had to hush myself to keep the image of the family to all that's like that with all the stuff. So I said, what is you to hush for? So
you hushing about who her daddy is?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, because it's something in that.
Hushing about who her daddy is.
Ain't clean.
I'm just saying. So then Nikki and Angie, they have a moment as well too. Angie tells Nikki that she wants her to be the face, the new face of Eve's crown. And just because she wants to be able to keep it, have generational wealth and all that. So she wants her to be the new face of the packaging label. And Nikki tells Angie that she's been putting her face on social media in hopes that her dad will one day see her and will want a relationship with her. She says she knows that it was just a one-night stand and you don't know who he is, but I'm just hoping that one day I'll be able to meet my dad and have this relationship. This whole time, Angie is looking like, no, Nikki is looking like, yup. No, it was Angie. Yeah, Angie was looking like, yup, it was a one-night stand. Okay. I was thinking like, bitch, what you know? What her daddy at? Yeah, we don't take this long to find out, because later on, Angie ended up going to the jail. This dude come out with these long dreads. I was like, oh, he kind of nice looking. Who is he? What he do? What he been up in here for? What he do?
Yeah. You ever saw Hit the Floor? You never saw Hit the Floor?
No, I never seen Hit the Floor.
So he was. I think his name is Derek. His real name is Derek, I think, Freeman, and he was one of the basketball players that hit the floor. And yeah, he's a fine man. Yeah, he's
a Freeman hitting them shots. I ain't even mad at you. Well, that's when Angie says to this guy, I think it's time for Nikki to meet her father. And we all is like, what? So Angie got a whole lot of secrets too, her doggone self. How you gonna lie to your daughter and tell your daughter it was a one-night stand? And really, truthfully, honestly, this nigga is in jail. He locked up. They won't let him out. He getting his whole Akon on. That ain't right. But that's where the episode ended.
Yeah.
From there, y'all, that was episode 2 and 3 of Our Kind of People. It was good. The one thing that I like about this episode is that they not, what is it called? They're not holding or drawing any of the storylines out. They're giving everything to us quick, which makes me think, how many episodes do we have? And is it going to be a season 2?
Yeah.
Because y'all
know. I would say how they going to do the story. My bad. His name is McKinley Freeman.
McKinley Freeman.
McKinley Freeman. That's his name. Yeah.
Well, he cute. McKinley, he cute.
Yeah. Yeah, they will have a second season. Cause I said
they better have a second season. Look, predicaments that we were saying, we think that Jake is Lauren's daddy. I got a feeling that Teddy P killed Tyreek's daddy. If Teddy P didn't kill Tyreek's daddy, I think Aunt Piggy got something to do with that in some kind of way. Whether Aunt Piggy was on that picture with Darius being Tyreek's, no, I don't know if that's Tyreek's dad. Darius is the person that she was looking for, whoever's body it was. I wonder if that's Tyreek's daddy.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a lot of plots and twists and turns with this. I gotta watch. Is there replays? Yes. You can watch the replays on Hulu. You can also watch, like I said, it comes on Fox. So if you can download the app, if you have a Fire Stick, you can download the Fox Now app. Or if you have Hulu, just text me. Or you can use my Hulu, girl. I got you, sis. You can watch it on Hulu, sis. I got you, girl. But y'all, that was it. Our baby bro gotta go to work, y'all. I appreciate him for coming and kicking it with us. We just want to give y'all a little midday tea.
Yes, so yeah, for a little recap. Tomorrow is our panel, and tomorrow is my live. So I'm doing Mr. Social Corner at 4:00 p.m. Eastern, and y'all know we're gonna talk about different topics. Social Corner is most of the social areas, so you know things that happen on social media. So we're gonna talk about that, and then Auntie MoMo's panel that night around 7 p.m. Central, 8:00 Eastern, and then on Monday. It's Columbus Day. I know most probably people out, but if you're not, you'll be home just like me. I will be at work. Nash Boot Camp and the Circle. It's gonna be around 8:00 p.m. Eastern, around 8:00. So we can talk about those. Okay, I can't go sis. Yes.
Where is this? Middle top or Social Corner?
And the link to the live is up already, so I did it yesterday. So
yeah, I'm putting it in right.
Take that, Simon. Yes.
There we go. Boom, boom. Yes, have a good day at work, Mizzle. We love you. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all for coming to keep us. And don't forget, tomorrow, Real Queens Real Talk with a gentleman's perspective at 7 o'clock. We're going to be talking about all the madness, okay? We're going to be talking about British with her scamming ass. We're going to be talking about, yes, the teen here in Texas who went up in a school and shot some folks up in a school, supposedly for being bullied. There's a whole lot more to that. That's what I was telling Mizzle about. If y'all don't watch, Lovely T did a live last night where she talked about that, and she had one of the teachers, the math teachers that's at that school. She came in and she had some things to say about it as well. So yeah, homeboy wasn't completely innocent. We also gonna talk about these NBA players that are out here for goddamn health and welfare frauding as well. All these niggas is out here on some fraud shit.
I don't know. I was like, what the hell? Y'all get money? I'm like, come on.
And there was also a man, an Ohio police officer dragged this paraplegic man out of his car. We're going to be talking about that as well. Y'all know these laws is out here, and I can't, it's only a handful of police that I personally love and care for myself. There's some crooked ones out here as well. But we love y'all. We appreciate y'all, and we will see y'all tomorrow evening. Bye. I'll let y'all later.